Yo, what up guys? Welcome back. Exciting day today. Got the brand new tires right over here. Got the wheels. If you're watching this, you've probably already seen the wheels that we got. I'm gonna try to fit it in this little hatchback. What do you guys think? You think you get it in there? We will find out. Anyways, as far as tires, this time around, I decided to go with the Continentals. This is the Extreme Contact Sport. And this is the DWS06. So I usually go with Michelin PS4Ss, but for starters, I want to try something a little bit different. I've had a couple sets of those. I got them currently on the M2 Comp and the Evo. Great tire, the Michelin that is, great tire, but I want to try something a little different. And I hear a lot of good things about Continental tires, so I went this route. Not to mention they're a little bit cheaper, but they're still kind of competitive with the PS4S. Anyways, as far as size, I decided to go this time with the 245/40/18. I usually do a 255/35. I wanted to try something a little bit different. I wanted a meteor setup. I just didn't want to rub. That's why I went with a 245 if I did decide to go with a meteor setup. So yeah, anyways, trying to get this in the car, and then I got to find a place to mount and balance them. That's been the challenge for me this week. I'm relatively new to the area here, and I don't need my wheels getting scratched. So I have a couple spots that I want to check out. One thing that I do before if I don't have a spot, like a specific spot where I know the manager or something like that, I usually go in there and I pretty much tell them straight up, like, hey, I got these expensive wheels. They cannot be scratched. So I need your most experienced person. And if this isn't something that you guys can do, then I'll go somewhere else. All right, guys, here we are, and this is why I love hatchbacks. If you can't have a truck, this is the next best thing, especially if you do stuff like this. Couldn't fit all the boxes, so I had to pull one of them out. But other than that, everything fit pretty nicely in here. Got 4 sets of tires and 3 wheel boxes, and one had to be taken out. But other than that, everything fits great. Like I said before, if you do stuff like this and you don't have a truck, I suggest getting a hatchback as a daily driver.
2,000 years later.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. It's been a few days. So initially in that first footage you guys saw, that was actually on a Saturday. Today's Monday, and I dropped the wheels and tires off on Saturday morning, and unfortunately the place wasn't able to get to them, and it's been a big mess. I tried a couple different places. Unfortunately, I really dislike the place where I live. It's in the middle of Louisiana. I know you guys see the Florida plates and all that stuff, but I'm actually stationed in Louisiana, not in Florida. So needless to say, it's difficult finding places to do basically anything out here. Anyways, I got them. They're here. I went ahead and rinsed them off, and here they are. Rinsed them off. Got all that tire gunk off because I do plan on ceramic coating these, and I don't want to waste any of this great sunlight to get them to dry, because I'm really trying to ceramic coat them as early as tonight. So here they are. Here's what they look like, and I couldn't be happier with the tire choice. At first I was a little skeptical, but honestly I feel like the 245/40 is the perfect setup for this. So meaty, so aggressive. This tire looks so badass, and I know it's gonna sound kind of crazy, but that's the reason why I really like this tire. I really like the sidewall. It looks so beefy and looks so aggressive. But yeah, you guys will get to see pretty much everything on the car and all that later, but I just wanted to give you an update. All right, I got the wheels rinsed off and I got rid of all that tire gunk. So now it's time to officially ceramic coat the wheels. So in the past, I've used this graphene ceramic coating from Adams. I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of this stuff. For starters, it's pretty expensive. It does come with some nice stuff, but I think you're mainly just paying for a name. Additionally to that, the real reason why I don't like it is because for whatever reason, this coating, after the car gets dirty, clean, and those cycles, there's a layer of like dirt that gets embedded in the coating. It's kind of hard to explain, but I've noticed it mainly on my M2 competition, and the more dirt that area sees, the more it's likely that this this coating gets that layer of dirt that gets embedded in it. So I'm going to be using some stuff that came in the kit, but I'm not going to be using the actual coating from this. I'm actually going to be trying this coating that I saw had good reviews. This is specifically for wheels. It was about 50 bucks. I got it on Amazon, and we're gonna give it a shot. Pretty easy to ceramic coat. I'm not gonna bore you guys. I've actually done this quite a bit. It's the same process. You decontaminate, as you can see right here, decontaminate. Go ahead and obviously let it dry, and then you go ahead and apply the coating, and then you wipe off any residue, and that's basically it. And then you let it cure for at least a day. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with this stuff. You guys have seen it a million times. If you do want any recommendations and how-tos and stuff, I made some videos in the past, so I'll link them. All right, y'all, here they are, all ceramic coated, all cleaned up. Everything went well, no issues at all. I was a little worried about the ceramic coating just because I've never ceramic coated a wheel of this finish, that matte finish, but honestly, it didn't do much to it. So we'll see how it works over time, but right now, no issues. I don't know. You guys tell me. I didn't notice any differences in the color. I was thinking maybe they might turn probably darker, but no, they still look pretty much the same. So let's get these bad boys on the Evo. If this is the first time you're seeing this, and you missed the last video, this is the current setup on the car. These are CE28s. My dream wheel. I will not be getting rid of these. The plan is to just keep them and swap back and forth as I basically choose, but ready to get these things on. And then we also got to weigh them with the tires on, see the weight difference. And for those that don't know, I run the Project Kicks R40 Iconics. This is basically a multi-piece lug nut where it's got a floating washer, so it doesn't dig into the wheel. So basically what ends up happening is with a traditional lug nut, you're basically carving that lug nut into the wheel. This allows it to where it doesn't do that because this is floating and moving freely. All right, guys, here we are. Got the wheels and tires on the car. I apologize up front for any wind noise. It's pretty windy today. No cinematics, no crazy B-rolls or anything like that. You guys are just gonna get the raw footage. Let me know what you think. Here they are. Honestly, I don't love them and I don't hate them just yet, but I know for a fact, I know myself and I know I don't like change. So I think I'm just not used to them after running the CE28s for so long. It's been like that with pretty much everything I've done to this car, where this is such a drastic change that I don't know how to feel right now, but I'm sure I'll get used to it and like it. It's a good looking wheel. Honestly, it's a good looking wheel. I think definitely needs center caps. I don't think this is a wheel you can pull off without it. Loving the tire. Tire choice is like spot on. Look how meaty these things look. It just like covers the entire wheel well. And the 245 was the right move for sure. This setup, just like the last setup, the tire pokes out just a little bit up front, as you guys can tell, but in the back it tucks really, really well. In the back it's pretty much flush. You guys, you see, pretty much flush in the back. I am gonna need an alignment, obviously. I'll get that done eventually, but here it is, guys. Let me know what you think. I don't think these look better than the CE28s. Quite frankly, I still think the ZE40s would look better. However, they're just not. They're too expensive and the weight and all that stuff. So I think this was still the right choice. They are a little bit heavy, but it kind of is what it is. I kind of just wanted to switch it up and have the ability to switch back and forth. I feel like I definitely made the right move in having two different sets of tires. so that way I can just swap back and forth whenever I feel like it. This is definitely not a permanent solution. I'll be getting something eventually later on, but for now it's nice to switch it up. So let me know what you guys think. Do you love them? Do you hate them? How do you feel about these? One of the first ones running this setup, so had to try something new. There is a specific angle that I really don't like, and it's other than that, it looks pretty good. I don't like this angle right here. The way the spokes comes in, I don't like this particular angle much, but once you get over that, I think they look really good. All right, guys, that's gonna cover it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. The Evo looks good, looks clean. I think it's a nice change overall. That's gonna wrap it up for this one. Like I said before, I'll probably end up getting some center caps, and then we'll get moving with the other stuff that I have. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I appreciate you joining me. Take it easy, and I'm out. Peace.